Allen inside the Inter Miami half, out to his right hand side onto Serhii Krivistov. The Ukrainian picks it up and this time fires it out to the left. It's helped on by Sergio Busquets. Now Afonso down the left hand side, he's got space, plays it against Kyle Duncan this time, but Inter Miami have it now with Bright. This time it's easily dealt with and then cleared away by goalkeeper to be a spectacle between the two international heavyweights, but the ball is played across by Harper, the New York Red Bulls right-sided midfielder, but it's easily cleared away by the Inter Miami defence. Brought up by and held up by Jordi Alba, who sends it forward, but his attempted ball is cut out and Frank Amaya this time plays it forward. We've played 2 of the additional 5 minutes left to play. Inter Miami, it's fair to say, would be happy to take the final whistle right now if they could. But they have the ball in the centre circle inside the New York Red Bulls half as the ball is sent forward and picked up this time by Sergio Busquets. This time Jordi Alba has it, collects it and sends it out to the left hand side. Now this is Inter Miami's Afonso, plays it forward but his attempted pass is cut out. Instead it falls to Krivistov. Krivistov inside the centre circle, out to his left hand side onto Noah Allen. Onto Jordi Alba, space perhaps for a cross. Instead he plays it in the centre and it's picked up by Luis Suarez on the edge of the area and he goes for goal. Luis Suarez all alone and he had options either side of him but took it on himself, the 36-year-old Uruguayan, who of course joined Inter Miami in the summer from the Brazilian side Grêmio. Suarez linking up with Lionel Messi, Jordi Alba and Sergio Busquets in Fort Lauderdale. I think previously played with the trio at Football Club Barcelona. As the ball is sent forward and this time out of play for an Inter Miami goal kick. CJ Dos Santos puts the ball down and then plays it out short to his right hand side. Now this is the Ukrainian Krivistov into the path of Busquets. Jordi Alba chasing it down and this time the ball is out of play for a throw-in to the New York Red Bulls just over the halfway line down their right hand side, which Dylan Nealis will take, the right back for the New York Red Bulls. This time it's won back though by the Herons. Inter Miami come forwards and Nealis is back there to win it back for his team, and this time the ball is sent forward by Andreas Reyes, the former Inter Miami centre-back, now applying his trade in the back line for the New York Red Bulls. Free kick to Inter Miami in a central position, played forward by Sergio Busquets and then chipped back into the centre by Jordi Alba. Free kick though to the New York Red Bulls, and the referee is likely to draw a close to the encounter once this free kick is taken. We have played the 5 additional minutes. As mentioned, we will be bringing you live commentary straight after this encounter of France against Germany in an international friendly, which is currently taking place at the Groupama Stadium in Lyon. And the referee draws a close to the encounter. A hat-trick by Lewis Morgan and a goal by Winkleman Carmona give the New York Red Bulls a 4-0 victory on matchday 6 against Inter Miami. It's finished at the Red Bull Arena. The New York Red Bulls 4, Inter Miami 0. So we have already played 8 minutes of this international friendly involving France and Germany, and of course it's Germany who lead so far by 1-0. The first minute, Florian Wirtz, the player who's got the goal, the Bayer Leverkusen attacking midfielder, as France have it down their right hand side, and Jules Koundé plays it against Jamal Musiala, and it will be a throw in to Les Bleus. Throw in which is taken by the Football Club Barcelona defender Jules Koundé, but there's 2 balls on the field, so the throw-in can now be taken. This time it's played forward, and this time France come forward on the attack. The ball is played down the left-hand side by Lucas Hernandez, and this time it's cut out by Germany, who have it with Toni Kroos, who is in fact making his first appearance for Germany since Euro 2020, when the Germans lost 2-0 to England. He's been brought back into the fold by Julian Nagelsmann, who is in charge of Die Mannschaft. This is in fact his 5th game in charge of the national team. Germany have the ball inside their half with Jonathan Tah, the Hamburg-born centre-back who has shone under Xabi Alonso this season. The heart of the Bayer Leverkusen back line, and now Antonio Rudiger plays it forward, gets the ball back from İlkay Gündoğan. Now Germany have it once again. Gündoğan looking for options, plays it into the centre circle onto Jonathan Tah, and now this is Toni Kroos out to Antonio Rudiger. Rudiger on his right foot, then plays it forward, and it's flicked on by Gündoğan, and Jamal Musiala closes down Dayot Upamecano, and Bryce Samba, the former Nottingham Forest goalkeeper, plays it out to Benjamin Pavard in the France 18-yard box. Samba was pivotal for Nottingham Forest during their championship winning season before heading back to his homeland. Germany have it now with Jonathan Tah inside their half in a central position. Now Toni Kroos, 35-year-old, gives the ball away. Now the space for Ousmane Dembélé, plays it out to the left-hand side onto the skipper Kylian Mbappe. Cuts inside, then looks to flick it on to Adrien Rabiot, and his attempted flick is cut out. And now Germany come forward. Space now for Mittelstadt, the left back for Julian Nagelsmann's side. Now this is Toni Kroos, out to the left hand side, and Mittelstadt again gives it back to Jonathan Tah. Now Toni Kroos onto Mittelstadt once more. Kroos has it again. This time he plays it forward, and space now perhaps for Mittelstadt to run into, but Jules Koundé is back there, who plays it against Mittelstadt, and it will be a throw into France down their right hand side, which Koundé will take. Germany leading by that Florian Wirtz goal in the opening minute of the encounter. Germany have it with Tah inside the France half, plays it out to his left hand side onto Toni Kroos, who gets it back from Ilkay Gundogan. Kroos once again. Jonathan Tah plays it forward, and now Germany have it down their right hand side. The space now for Joshua Kimmich. Kimmich lays the ball off, and this time Kroos has it centrally, and he goes down under a challenge, and he wins his side a free kick. It was a late challenge by Warren Zaire-Emery, the 17-year-old central midfielder in the France engine room, and now Bryce Samba barks instructions to his fellow teammates. The goalkeeper for France, Toni Kroos, puts the ball down and stands over it. He's got Mittelstadt out to his left-hand side, the 27-year-old Stuttgart fullback, but Kroos instead chips the ball out towards the left-hand side, and he was aiming for Jonathan Tah, and this time Tah commits a foul, and Ousmane Dembélé wins France a free kick. Now Samba out to Upamecano. Now this is Lucas Hernandez. Back to Upamecano, the Bayern Munich defender. He brings it forward, plays it out to the left-hand side. The space now for Lucas Hernandez. Quarter of an hour gone at Lyon's Groupama Stadium, and it is France who are trailing Germany by a 1-0. Florian Wirtz, the player who's got the goal for Die Mannschaft. Now France come forward over the halfway line with Ousmane Dembélé, and he's dispossessed this time by Wirtz. Kai Havertz plays it forward, and again the ball is given away, back straight to Les Bleus, who come forward with Dembélé. Now Zaire-Emery centrally and then helped on by Rabiot. Space now down the left-hand side for Lucas Hernandez, and he's dispossessed. And now this is Jamal Musiala. The 21-year-old brings it forward and is beaten to it by Aurelien Tchouameni, and this time Germany win it back once again. This is better by Julian Nagelsmann's side. Now Musiala plays it forward into the path of Kai Havertz. Toni Kroos. Germany come forward once again on the attack. This time the space perhaps for Joshua Kimmich. Now Toni Kroos plays it forward, and Mittelstadt is out all alone on the left-hand side if they can get the ball to him. This is Jonathan Tah. Onto Mittelstadt. Julian Wirtz now onto Rudiger, and then gets it back Wirtz and gives the ball away. Now Zaire Emery. Space perhaps for France and Kylian Mbappe to stretch his legs down the left-hand side. Still going Kylian Mbappe, and goes down, and no foul is awarded to France. Germany have it now inside their half. This is Jamal Musiala. On to Toni Kroos. Now to the right-hand side, and now Joshua Kimmich picks out Antonio Rudiger, who looks up and then gives it back to the Bayern Munich right back, who also can ply his trade in central midfield. But of course, Germany well stocked in that part of the field. Germany have it inside their half. Toni Kroos out to the left-hand side onto Mittelstadt. Now this is Jonathan Tah. Gives it back to Rudiger, and now Marc-Andre ter Stegen plays it back to Tah. Ter Stegen, of course, between the sticks following the injury to Manuel Neuer, who's got an abductor problem. Now Ousmane Dembélé plays it out to Zaire Emery. Space for Tchouameni. Gives it back to the 17-year-old Zaire Emery. Now Pavard on to Upamecano. Space now for Kylian Mbappe. This is Benjamin Pavard. Out to Aurelien Tchouameni. Zaire Emery plays it back to Pavard once again. The Inter Milan defender picks out his fellow teammate and Bayern Munich's Dayot Upamecano. Now the space for Dembélé down the French right-hand side, picked up by Thuram. Now Koundé in an opportunity, and it's not far away. It was Marcus Thuram who took the shot on. It was a nice cutback from Ousmane Dembélé, who managed to get forward. The French attacker, who he did in fact dummy the ball. It was Jules Koundé who played it across, and Germany survive as the ball was eventually fired over in the end by Marcus Thuram, one of Lilian Thuram's sons. And now the ball is all the way back with the French goalkeeper Brice Samba, who plays it short, and this time it's picked up by Tchouameni. Germany, of course, did beat France when these two teams last met back in September. Thomas Müller and Leroy Sané were both on target on that day, which ended a 6-game winless run for Die Mannschaft. Now Lucas Hernandez plays the ball all the way back to Dayot Upamecano, who slides it out to the right-hand side onto Benjamin Pavard. Now Zaire Emery on to Tchouameni. Germany looking to win that ball back, but Lucas Hernandez can come forward down the left-hand side. Kylian Mbappe has managed to pick out Tchouameni. Dummied by Mbappe, and now Germany win the ball back with Toni Kroos. And this time, France continuing to battle for it and win it back themselves. Ball is out to the right onto Jules Koundé. The Frenchman plays it out to Ousmane Dembélé, who cuts inside from the left-hand side, twists, turns, and then delivers an inviting ball in from the right-hand side, but it's cleared away by the Germany back line. And France looking to respond. Dembélé crosses from the right-hand side. Now Mbappe! And this time it's wide. It's not far away by Kylian Mbappe. Ball was played across from the right-hand side by Ousmane Dembélé. It was a nice take by Mbappe, who caught it rather neatly on his right foot, but it was just the finish that was lacking in the end, as Ter Stegen plays the ball out. Now this is Ilkay Gundogan, gives it away, the Barcelona midfielder. Now Tchouameni, centrally to Adrien Rabiot. Now the space down the French left once again with Lucas Hernandez. 22 minutes gone. France still trailing Germany by 1-0. Now Jules Koundé has it and plays it out to Ousmane Dembélé, who comes forward, and this time the referee has awarded France a free kick. Mittelstadt brought Dembélé down, and he is lucky to avoid a yellow card. Will be a free kick which Dembélé will take from the right-hand side of the Germany 18-yard box, as the ball is played across, and this time it's headed over in the end. It was a good opportunity for Adrien Rabiot. Dayot Upamecano was also joined in there by his fellow teammates. Both got caught up in a bit of a tangle, and Ter Stegen watched it over his crossbar as the ball is played out from the back by Germany. Jonathan Tah plays it back to his teammate Ter Stegen, and now it's chipped forward by Rudiger. Ball is given away. This time France look to capitalise. This is Dembélé down the right-hand side. Still Ousmane Dembélé. Now the ball is played across, and this time it's dealt well with by Germany and Florian Wirtz. And this time a throw-in to France deep inside the Germany half from the right-hand side. The last touch was off Wirtz. And now Upamecano plays the ball all the way back to Lucas Hernandez, and France come forward on the attack. Ball is picked up by Mbappe, who chips it forward, and it's a strong right arm by Marc-Andre Ter Stegen to stop it from finding the back of the net. It was a nice idea by the PSG forward Kylian Mbappe and the France skipper, but Ter Stegen was equal to it and read exactly what the France forward was planning to do. Now Toni Kroos, nice ball into the path of Jamal Musiala, who gives it away. Now Ousmane Dembélé once again down the France right-hand side, brings it into the area, and this time it's cleared away once again by Antonio Rudiger. France have it back though with Benjamin Pavard, and it comes off Wirtz, and it will be a throw into France, which is quickly taken. Alexander Pavlovich and Manuel Neuer, two notable absentees, the two Bayern Munich teammates out with injuries. France themselves have Kingsley Coman out with a knee problem, and Antoine Griezmann, who picked up a ankle injury when playing for Atletico Madrid, as a free kick is awarded to France inside the centre circle. Toni Kroos just bringing down Warren Zaïre-Emery, and now this is Jules Koundé out to the right hand side, and this time Ousmane Dembélé plays it against Mittelstadt, and this time will be a throw in to France from the right hand side, which is quickly taken. Now Zaïre-Emery back to Benjamin Pavard, played out to the left hand side, and now Lucas Hernandez on to Kylian Mbappe, who sends it forward but gives it straight to Antonio Rudiger. Now Jonathan Tah out to his right hand side, and Rudiger this time plays it forward, and it's now out to the right hand side to Joshua Kimmich. Now Rudiger again. Toni Kroos plays it forward, and now Robert Andrich is battling for it, the Germany central midfielder who plies his trade with Bayer Leverkusen. Another one to get the call up under Julian Nagelsmann. Now Benjamin Pavard for France plays it into the path of Ousmane Dembélé. Dembélé looking to line a shot up. Instead, he plays it out to the left hand side, and this time it's played all the way back to Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Now this is Mittelstadt. The 27-year-old plays it forward down the Germany left hand side, and Florian Wirtz can't win the ball back, and France have it in the centre circle. Space now for Tchouaméni, he plays it out to the left onto Lucas Hernandez. Kylian Mbappe back to Hernandez, who plays it across, and it's half dealt with by Rudiger, but straight to Mbappe again. Now Hernandez onto Mbappe. Mbappe crosses it in from the left hand side, and this time it's dealt with by Germany. Look to counter, but the referee has awarded a free kick to France. Kai Havertz just pulling back the PSG youngster Warren Zaïre-Emery. France, of course, face Chile in 3 days' time after this encounter at Marseille's Stade Velodrome. Heading into this encounter, it was 5 consecutive victories, and at home against Germany, but of course, as things stand, it won't be a 6th. Ousmane Dembélé with a free kick as the ball is played across, and out comes Marc-Andre ter Stegen, and it was dealt with in the end by Ilkay Gundogan. Tchouaméni got his foot to it and played the ball across, but he was in an offside position, the Real Madrid midfielder, but Ilkay Gundogan wasn't to know that, and it was applauded by Robert Andrich. Now this is Joshua Kimmich down the Germany right hand side, plays it into the path of Jamal Musiala, and as Antonio Rudiger tracking back to pick the ball up, plays it short now to Toni Kroos. The Real Madrid midfielder looking for options, and now picks out Rudiger. This time it's played forward, and Havertz helps the ball on. Joshua Kimmich over the halfway line, plays it over the top, and it's headed away by Upamecano, but Germany have it on the edge of the area. This time Gemeinschaft managed to win it back. Ball is played into the path of Havertz, great opportunity, and this time The ball is played against Upamecano. It was Jamal Musiala, in fact, who picked the ball up for Germany number 10 and played it against Upamecano. And it will now be a corner to Julian Nagelsmann's side from the right-hand side, which Joshua Kimmich will take. In fact, it will be Mittelstadt, the player standing over it. Mittelstadt delivers it into the area, and this time it's headed away and brought down rather neatly. Now Toni Kroos. Kroos plays it into the path of Mittelstadt. Now Florian Wirtz. Wirtz with a loose pass, and now France look to come forward on the counter-attack. Ball is played forward, and this time it's out of play for a throw-in to Les Bleus down their left-hand side. Just over half an hour plays at Lyon's Groupama Stadium, and it's France 0, Germany 1. That goal from Florian Wirtz in the opening minute of the clash, which separates the sides as things stand. Foul by Toni Kroos. Now Dembélé plays the ball short. Now Benjamin Pavard out to the left-hand side, and this time a free kick's awarded to France for a foul by Jamal Musiala on Lucas Hernandez. This time Dembélé plays it forward, and Jules Koundé sends it on, and Marcus Thuram has it down the right-hand side. The flag stays down momentarily, but now it eventually is raised because Marcus Thuram had just strayed offside. Germany were in fact without a clean sheet. 10 games, their longest run prior to this encounter, since the first in fact since 1960, and so far they are on track to record their first clean sheet in 10 games. And there's plenty of time though for France to get themselves back into this contest, as Germany have it at the back with Antonio Rudiger. 12 minutes to go before half-time. Now this is Mittelstadt. Plays it out to the right-hand side. Space for Joshua Kimmich, who plays it forward, looking to pick out Kai Havertz. But Bryce Samba can see it out for a France goal kick. That was a glorious chance for Kylian Mbappe, who previously looked to chip the ball over Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Now Bryce Samba plays the ball forwards, looking to pick out Kylian Mbappe, and he's managed to do just that. Mbappe up against Joshua Kimmich. Plays it into the path of his fellow teammate, and this time Jonathan Tah clears it away, but Jules Koundé picks it up. Now Ousmane Dembélé on the right-hand side of the France 18-yard box, and this time it was a great opportunity. Adrien Rabiot was in there, but he couldn't divert his effort on goal. Ousmane Dembélé testing his former Football Club Barcelona teammate Marc-Andre ter Stegen in the Germany goal. Now Joshua Kimmich has it, the Die Mannschaft right back. Picked up by Toni Kroos, who can bring it forward on his right foot. Plays it out to Robert Andrich. Now Andrich again. Space now for Musiala. Plays it forward, and this time France managed to get back and defend just when it looked as though Kai Havertz, the Arsenal forward, was in on goal. It was a nice ball through by Bayern Munich's Jamal Musiala into the path of Kai Havertz. Now it's picked up by Florian Wirtz. Now this is Toni Kroos. Kroos has options and gets the ball back. Nice play by the 35-year-olds. But France look to capitalise and come forward on the attack. The ball is played out to the left-hand side. Kylian Mbappe has it. Uses his pace. Mbappe plays the ball across, and this time Marcus Thuram goes down, holding his right leg, and looks towards the referee, who's, it's fair to say, is disinterested. And it will be a goal kick to Germany. Play has just stopped while the VAR just take a quick look. But it did look as though the ball had struck Marcus Thuram on the arm anyway before it went out of play, and the check is now complete. And Marc-Andre ter Stegen chips the ball out to the right-hand side, and it's picked up now by Joshua Kimmich, who plays it over the halfway down the Germany right. Space now for Jamal Musiala. And this time there's no foul, as Florian Wirtz went down under a challenge. And he just looks towards the referee and waves his arms. The 20-year-old attacking midfielder, who's been a revelation, it's fair to say, under Bayer Leverkusen head coach Xabi Alonso. He's been at the forefront of what Leverkusen have achieved so far this campaign. Of course, 9 games to go in the Bundesliga. Bayer Leverkusen leading Bayern Munich by 10 points. Now Florian Wirtz plays the ball out to the left-hand side. A rather neat ball. Space for Mittelstadt. Gets the ball back to Jamal Musiala. Now Kroos. Wirtz again. Out to the right-hand side. And this time the ball is fired over in the end. It was Joshua Kimmich who was racing onto it. But it was a nice idea by Toni Kroos. And then Florian Wirtz. But we're just seeing that goal from Wirtz. It was a stunning finish from outside the 18-yard box. That is, of course, why he's one of the most coveted players in Europe. That is Florian Wirtz. Destined for big things, Florian Wirtz. As mentioned, just 20 years of age. Xabi Alonso has praised the Germany youngster, has in fact detailed how impressed he is, both technically and the fact that he's also very talented and gifted. Labelled him the modern day footballer. And he also claims he does have a bright future ahead of him, as Marc-Andre ter Stegen plays the ball out from the back, the Germany goalkeeper, and it's straight out of play by Toni Kroos and out for a throw-in to France down their left-hand side. Now this is Lucas Hernandez. Plays it into the path of Adrien Rabiot. And now this is Aurelien Tchouameni. And to Jules Koundé. Now Benjamin Pavard comes forward over the halfway line and plays it out to Upamecano. Gets the ball back, the Inter Milan fullback, who is plying his trade in a more central defensive position for France this evening, as Les Bleus come forward inside the Germany half. This is Tchouaméni. Gets the ball back from Benjamin Pavard. 5 minutes to go before the break. France still trailing Germany by 1-0. And now Jamal Musiala wins it back and picks the pocket of Jules Koundé. Now Jonathan Tah out to Antonio Rudiger. Rudiger has options and plays the ball forward. And this time Tah picks out Mittelstadt. Space perhaps now for Mittelstadt to pick out a Germany body in the area. Instead he goes back and plays it onto Jamal Musiala. Now Jonathan Tah. Rudiger. This is Kroos. Nice build-up play by Julian Nagelsmann's side. Now Andrić. Toni Kroos. Kroos out to the left-hand side and onto Mittelstadt. The Stuttgart fullback plays it forward, but his attempted pass is cut out. Now Jonathan Tah. On to Toni Kroos. Mittelstadt once again. France with 2 backs of 4, making it very difficult for the away side. And they win the ball back with Upamecano. Now this is Brice Samba. Samba chips it forward, the France goalkeeper, but straight to Toni Kroos. This time Robert Andrić sends it forward. It's a rather wasteful ball which lands into the gloves of Samba, who throws it out, and now Tchouaméni plays it out to the left-hand side. Lucas Hernandez now back to Upamecano. Pavard manages to pick out Koundé. Barcelona defender back to Inter Milan's Pavard. Now this is Lucas Hernandez. Tchouaméni on to Mbappé. And now this is Pavard once again, centrally for France. Ball is over inside the Germany half down the left, and now Lucas Hernandez plays it back to Upamecano, and then it's all the way back to Samba. 2 minutes to go of normal time at the end of this first half. France 0, Germany 1. That goal, thunderous effort from the 20-year-old Florian Wirtz, which separates these two sides in this international friendly. Julian Nagelsmann wants a free kick for a foul on Joshua Kimmich, who goes down under a challenge from Lucas Hernandez, and it will just be a throw-in to France. Now Dayot Upamecano. This time the ball is out to the right-hand side, and Ousmane Dembélé is dispossessed by Mittelstadt. Throw into France, which is taken. Now Jules Koundé back to Benjamin Pavard. Now Upamecano out to the left-hand side, and space for Lucas Hernandez. Les Bleus have it inside the French half. Played forward by Pavard, and now Zaire-Emery down the left-hand side. Space for Lucas Hernandez, and Kylian Mbappé chasing it down, and now Marc-Andre ter Stegen rather coolly plays it out from the back. Now this is Robert Andrić. And now the ball is all the way back with Brice Samba, and the referee draws a close to the end of the first half. Just that one goal which separates the teams at the break. Bayer Leverkusen's Florian Wirtz, the goal scorer in the opening minute. At half-time at Lyon's Groupama Stadium, it's France 0, Germany 1. The 20-year-old Bayer Leverkusen attacking midfielder. one of the most highly rated young footballers across Europe, who is currently being courted by several European giants. The Germany number 17, who is having a stunning season in the Bundesliga with the current leaders Bayer Leverkusen under the tutelage of Xabi Alonso, as both teams are back out onto the pitch at the Groupama Stadium, the home of Olympique Lyonnais. Question is, will we see more goals in this second half? It will be France 2. Get the second 45 minutes underway. They're kicking from right to left as the referee checks his watch. Just make sure both goalkeepers are ready for the second half. And we are underway. First touch for Jules Koundé in this second half, who plays the ball all the way back to his goalkeeper Brice Samba, who plays it straight out of play for a throw-in to Die Mannschaft. Throw-in just over the halfway line, which Mittelstadt will take. The Germany fullback, 27 years of age, and plies his trade with Stuttgart. Now Ilkay Gundogan. Ball is given away to Adrien Rabiot. And now France have it with Samba inside his 18-yard box, who chips it out towards the right-hand side, and this time it's helped on by Jules Koundé. But Germany come forward down their left. The ball is played across into Kai Havertz, who goes for goal. It was always fizzing wide of that left-hand post of Brice Samba's goal. Goalkeeper got down and watched it all the way. And it will be a goal kick now to France. Didier Deschamps, the man in charge of France. It is in fact his 150th game in charge of Les Bleus this evening. Very experienced Frenchman at the France helm. As the ball is played out from the back, and now this is Dayot Upamecano. Ball is played back by Adrien Rabiot, and now Upamecano has it once again. The France centre-back plays it downfield, looking to pick out Kylian Mbappe. But Germany win it back and now have it with Antonio Rudiger. Jonathan Tah plays it forward onto his Bayer Leverkusen teammate Robert Andrich, and this time Marc-Andre ter Stegen plays the ball downfield, looking to find the head of Kai Havertz. But France immediately seeking to win the ball back as it's played downfield by Jonathan Tah. And now Toni Kroos out to his left-hand side has managed to pick out Mittelstadt. Now this is Robert Andrich. Out to his left onto Toni Kroos. Now there's space for Germany and Florian Wirtz, who plays a lovely ball through. A great opportunity now for Germany. Ball is played across and Kai Havertz makes it 2. Jamal Musiala played the ball into the path of Kai Havertz. It was nice play though by Florian Wirtz once again. A fine Germany team goal. The ball was played out to Wirtz down the left-hand side, and he chipped the ball into the path of Jamal Musiala, who pulled the ball across from the left-hand side, and it was fired home in the end by Kai Havertz, the Arsenal forward, on the score sheet. But that ball from Florian Wirtz found Jamal Musiala, and he looked up and Kai Havertz was on hand to slot home from around 5 yards out. And Germany double their lead early on in this second half. It's France 0, Germany 2. Now this is Upamecano. Out to Lucas Hernandez. And now Germany win it back once again. And now a chance perhaps. Kai Havertz plays it across, and this time it's dealt with by Aurelien Tchouameni. And now Lucas Hernandez battling for it. Kylian Mbappe gives the ball away, and Rudiger now on to Toni Kroos. Now this is Jonathan Tah. Onto Antonio Rudiger, who fires it out to the left-hand side. Now this is Mittelstadt. Ball is held up, and now an opportunity for Havertz. Germany have it on the edge of the France 18-yard box. Havertz out to the right-hand side. Now Joshua Kimmich into the path of the youngster Wirtz. Now Musiala. Wirtz once again. Now on to Joshua Kimmich. Rudiger. Now ball is played forward. Now Joshua Kimmich once again. Space. Ball played forward. Now Kimmich. Toni Kroos out to the left-hand side, and now this is Jonathan Tah. Germany have it once again with Mittelstadt. This time France look to capitalise, and the ball is all the way back now to Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Germany play it forward, and France with plenty of substitutes warming up on the far side. You can just see Eduardo Camavinga amongst them. Throwing to Germany inside the France half down the right. Toni Kroos throws it in, and this time Kai Havertz picks the ball up into the path of Jamal Musiala, and it will be a free kick now to Germany. Joshua Kimmich standing over it. Didier Deschamps just having a word or two with his coaching staff as Jonathan Tah makes his way up from the back. The Germany centre-back, Joshua Kimmich, leaves the free kick for Toni Kroos, who, as mentioned, is making a comeback to the Germany side, having previously last featured in the 2-0 defeat to England at Euro 2020, and Kroos delivers it in from the right-hand side. This time France look to get it clear, but Florian Wirtz plays it across and won the ball back for Die Mannschaft. And he really is enjoying himself out there, the 20-year-old Bayer Leverkusen attacking midfielder. And you've got Germany's first goal of the evening as Julian Nagelsmann's side come forward again. Jamal Musiala. Now this is Mittelstadt. Musiala again. Now space for Jonathan Tah. Rudiger picks it up on his right boot and drifts forward the Germany centre-back onto Joshua Kimmich. Kimmich plays it forward, and this time no foul on İlkay Gündoğan. And now France look to find a way out. The ball is chipped forward into the path of Dembélé, and it's won back once again by Germany. Now Jonathan Tah into the centre circle and onto Robert Andrich, his Bayer Leverkusen teammate. Now Toni Kroos plays it forward into the path of Jamal Musiala. France win it back though, and now they come forward on the attack. Ousmane Dembélé can dart forward. Still Dembélé going alone, and Dembélé goes for goal. It's not far away by the former Football Club Barcelona winger. The ball was played forward into the path of the tricky winger, the PSG forward, Ousmane Dembélé, and he curls his shot wide of Marc-Andre ter Stegen's right-hand post. Great opportunity for Les Bleus of 54 minutes. Now this is Jonathan Tah, who can bring it forward for the away side. Robert Andrich sends it out to the right, chested down by Joshua Kimmich. And looks for options and plays the ball short to Antonio Rudiger. Ball is played forward over the top, and Joshua Kimmich battling for it, and this time the ball can't be kept in by Adrien Rabiot. Throw into Germany, which is quickly taken. Now Antonio Rudiger. Rudiger centrally inside the centre circle to Robert Andrich. Now Musiala back to Rudiger. Mittelstadt's free on the left-hand side. But now this is Jonathan Tah, who gets the ball back from Robert Andrich. Now Toni Kroos plays it all the way back to Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Onto Rudiger. Now space perhaps for Jamal Musiala, but he loses out and France win it back. As Blues come forward with Kylian Mbappé, who has it on his right foot, the France skipper. Offloads the ball, and it's a nice flick by Mbappé. He's going alone, still alone. Mbappé crosses it in, and this time it's in to the grasp of Marc-Andre ter Stegen. It was a nice inviting ball in by Mbappé from the left-hand side. And this time Germany have it at the back with Jonathan Tah, and now this is Rudiger who plays it onto İlkay Gündoğan, who loses out, and now France look to capitalise. This is Marcus Thuram. Thuram still. Ball is played into the path of, looks to be Tchouameni, who took it on himself from outside the 18-yard box. Didn't catch it the way he would have liked, the Real Madrid midfielder on his right foot, but it was applauded by Olivier Giroud, who's one of the options for France off the bench this evening. As Les Bleus come forward inside the Germany half, but the ball is pinched away, and now Germany come forward on the attack. A chance perhaps. It was Jamal Musiala who turns away towards the referee and claims he was pulled back, but the referee decides that wasn't the case. Germany win the ball back though inside the France half and have it now down the left-hand side. Ball is played across. Mittelstadt wins it again. This time Germany come forward on the attack. This is Robert Andrich who goes for goal, and it was always rising from the 29-year-old central midfielder. And now the ball can be played out the back by France. Now this is Didier Deschamps. Now Lucas Hernandez gets the ball back from Mbappe. Now Germany have it once again. Andrick. This time Musiala onto Kimmich. Kimmich now onto Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who plays it out to his fellow teammate, and it's a nice turn that by Toni Kroos. And now this is Florian Wirtz. Nice play by Germany. Kai Havertz goes down under a challenge and nothing given. Now Tchouameni goes down under a challenge. And a yellow card has been shown to Julian Nagelsmann. There'll be a change now for France. Jules Koundé will leave the field, and there's an opportunity for a replacement, and on comes the France number 3, Jonathan Klaus, who is 31 years of age and plays for Marseille in Ligue 1. Lucas Hernandez will make way for his brother Theo Hernandez. A like-for-like change in the full-back positions. And Warren Zaire-Emery makes way now for Eduardo Camavinga, with Olivier Giroud ready for action. He comes on for the final 30 minutes of this international friendly. Goal kick now to France. So several changes for the home side as they look to get themselves back into this encounter, as the ball is played all the way back onto Brice Samba. Marcus Thuram was the player who made way for Olivier Giroud. And the ball is played out to the right hand side. France have it back once again. Now Didier Deschamps out to the left, and now a chance for France on the attack. A nice idea by Kylian Mbappe, who flicks it on, and this time France look to come forward, but Germany beat the home side to the ball once again. Now this is Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Jonathan Tah plays it out to Mittelstadt, who sends it forward, looking to pick out Florian Wirtz. Now this is Ilkay Gundogan into the path of Toni Kroos. Kai Havertz now out to Joshua Kimmich. Kimmich still has it, looking to pick out Jamal Musiala, and then this time the ball is put out of play for what will be a throw-in to Germany. Deep inside the France half from the right. Kimmich gets the ball back. This time Robert Andrick plays it on into the path of Jamal Musiala. Jonathan Tah now. Germany happy to keep the ball deep inside the France final third. Joshua Kimmich this time plays it all the way back to the Football Club Barcelona goalkeeper Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who is between the sticks in place of Manuel Neuer, who is out with a abductor injury. It will be a free kick now to Germany, a foul by Ousmane Dembélé on Mittelstadt. Now Germany have it in the centre circle. Ball is with Robert Andrick. Now on to Antonio Rudiger. This time Kroos sends it forward. Florian Wirtz this time helps it on. Ball is still won back by Germany, but this time a free kick is awarded to France. You come forward now with Klaus. He gives it away. The 31-year-old Marseille defender. Now Germany come forward once again. Now Eduardo Camavinga. Pemicano this time back to Bryce Samba. Benjamin Pavard brings it out on his right foot. This time the ball is given away. Germany look to counter once again. Chance perhaps for Kai Havertz. This time it's an opportunity. It was Ilkay Gundogan who took it on, but it was straight through to Bryce Samba. It was a great chance and it was a fine tackle in the end. It was Theo Hernandez who got back there to prevent Ilkay Gundogan from getting any sort of clean contact on the ball. And now Germany come forward again. Down the left-hand side, on the left-hand side of the France 18-yard box. Jamal Musiala plays it back. This time Kroos onto Havertz. Now Musiala. This time he plays it back. And Ilkay Gundogan has it. Now Jonathan Tah onto Antonio Rudiger. Out to his right-hand side onto Florian Wirtz, the scorer of Germany's first goal inside the opening minutes. Now Die Mannschaft come forward again. Ball is cut out over the far side and it will be a throw-in to Germany down their left. 25 minutes left to play at the Groupama Stadium in southern France, the home of Olympique Lyonnais. This is Antonio Rudiger back into the Germany half and picked up by Jonathan Tah. Now Rudiger again over the top and looking to pick out Kai Havertz, and Ilkay Gundogan is chasing it down. The ball is back to Bryce Samba and he plays it out short to Benjamin Pavard. Now this is Camavinga. Nice play to pick out his fellow teammates. Space now for Dembélé. Ousmane Dembélé out to the left-hand side, and this time the ball is given away by Theo Hernandez. Throw in though to France, which Camavinga takes. Germany looking to win the ball back, and this time a free kick is awarded to Les Bleus, who have it now inside the Germany half down the left. Space perhaps for Theo Hernandez. Plays it back into the path of Kylian Mbappe. The France skipper picks out Tchouameni. Now this is Pavard. Out to the right hand side. Space for Dembélé perhaps, and this time Dembélé plays it across and the ball had already been run out by the PSG winger. So it will be a goal kick to Germany, which Marc-Andre ter Stegen will take. The goals from Florian Wirtz and Kai Havertz have gave Germany a 2-goal cushion with 23 minutes on the clock left to play. Now France have it inside their half and play it out down the left. This is Theo Hernandez. Free kick now to France, which will be taken, and a yellow card's been shown to Robert Andrich, the Bayer Leverkusen central midfielder, having brought down Kylian Mbappe. Now Pemicano plays the ball out to his right hand side. Ball is given away, and now Germany look to counter. Now Ilkay Gundogan does well to keep hold of the ball and then plays it back to Jonathan Tah. Space now for Toni Kroos. All the way back though to Jonathan Tah. Now Antonio Rudiger. Now Germany have it with Jamal Musiala. Now Rudiger again. Back to Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who plays it out to his right-hand side onto Joshua Kimmich. Ball is played forward. Now France win it back and they give it away themselves. Robert Andrich over to Jonathan Tah, who helps it on, and now the space for Willenstad, who gives it away. But again, Germany win the ball back. Space now on the attack. Ball is played over to the right hand side. Space for Jamal Musiala. Musiala plays in Joshua Kimmich, who chips it forward, and then it's cleared off the line in the end. And this time the shot is fired in and it's over the crossbar in the end. It was Robert Andrich's effort that took a deflection. But the ball was played forward and chipped at the back post by Joshua Kimmich, and Upamecano was there to clear the ball off the line just when it looked as though Kai Havertz was about to head home. Corner now to Germany, which Toni Kroos will take. So corner to the away side from the right hand side. 20 minutes to go. The ball is whipped in, and this time it's cleared away in the end by Jonathan Klaus, the fullback for France, as Germany are about to make two changes. Thomas Muller is ready for action. There will also be an opportunity as well for what looks to be just seeing who is to be replaced, and Ilkay Gundogan leaves the field and Thomas Muller enters the fray. Florian Wirtz, the goal scorer of the first goal for Germany, he also makes way, and there will be an opportunity now for Chris Führich, who's 26 and plies his trade with Stuttgart. Now Germany have it inside their half. Rudiger chips it forward. Ball is played into the France mix, and it drifts out for a goal kick, which Bryce Samba will take. Just over a quarter of an hour to go. France 0, Germany 2. Now this is Theo Hernandez. Bryce Samba helps it on to Benjamin Pavard. Now this is Eduardo Camavinga out to the right hand side. But again, France ball is cut out, and now Germany come forward on the attack, and Toni Kroos goes down. In fact, it was Mittelstadt, the player who took a tumble in the end. Adrien Rabiot was the player who brought the Stuttgart fullback down, and it will be a yellow card for Adrien Rabiot, the Juventus midfielder. And another French change. Aurelien Tchouameni leaves the field, and there's an opportunity now for Fofana to get some minutes under his belt. Youssef Fofana, 25 years of age, Plays his club football with Monaco. Now Germany have it inside their half with Antonio Rudiger. This time the ball is picked up by Toni Kroos, sent out to the right hand side into the path of Joshua Kimmich. This time plays an inviting ball in forward, held up by Havertz. Now Musiala, space for Robert Andrich to strike it, and this time it comes off France's bodies and ricochets out for what will be another Germany corner. It was a nice ball into the path of Andrich by Thomas Müller, and it's wide of Samba's right hand post. Corner though to Germany now from the left hand side. Quarter of an hour to go. France 0, Germany 2. Toni Kroos standing over it and about to take the Germany corner. Ball is whipped in and out comes Samba, rather flaps at it and now throws the ball out, and now sets Theo Hernandez on his way. This time the ball is into the path of Eduardo Camavinga on his left foot. Now France play it forward with Rabiot into the path of his teammate Ousmane Dembélé. And now France have it centrally. Ball is given away, picked up by Andrich. Now Germany give it away themselves. France look to capitalise. This is Mbappe. He runs into traffic and now Germany can counter. This is forward. Nice ball into the path of Havertz, who is chasing it down, and now the home side come forward again. Kylian Mbappe plays it into the path of Theo Hernandez. Now picked up by Youssouf Fofana. Camavinga back to Fofana. This is better from France. Fofana goes down and referee's not interested. Now Antonio Rudiger plays the ball forward. Now Nicolas Füllkrug. No foul, and now France have the opportunity to come forward. This is Rabiot looking for options, plays it out to the left hand side and kept in by Mbappe. Still Mbappe goes alone. This time evades one challenge, puts inside Mbappe and lays the ball off. This is Theo Hernandez. Fofana chips the ball forward, but it's easily cut out. Now Kai Havertz. He runs into traffic, the Germany forwards. Now Rabiot for France. The central midfielder out to his left-hand side. Picks out his skipper Mbappe, who curls the ball in, and it's too close to Marc-Andre ter Stegen. And the Germany standing goalkeeper can claim it into his gloves. Plays the ball out towards Jamal Musiala. Now Joshua Kimmich. Antonio Rudiger plays it back to his goalkeeper. Now ter Stegen fires it out to the left-hand side, and the space now for Mittelstadt to come forward. He does so over the halfway line. Lays the ball out to his right-hand side. Now the space for Jamal Musiala. Into the path of Joshua Kimmich down the Germany right-hand side. Plays it back centrally. Germany have it with Andrich. Now Müller. On to Joshua Kimmich. 12 minutes of normal time left to play. France still trailing Germany by 2-0. Now this is Musiala. On to Kimmich. Now Robert Andrich again. Gets the ball back, the Germany central midfielder. Flicked on by Musiala. Now Toni Kroos. Nice ball out to the left-hand side. A chance perhaps. Oh, and it's just wide. It was Mittelstadt who took it on. And Bryce Samba got down well to his left-hand side. It remains to be seen whether the France goalkeeper got a touch. In fact, he did. It was a splendid stop that by the former Nottingham Forest goalkeeper to push it wide of his left-hand post. It will be a corner now to Germany from the left-hand side, but that was a great opportunity for Die Mannschaft to make it 3-0. And they will make a change, 2 changes in fact. Nicolas Füllkrug will enter the fray, and Jamal Musiala will leave the field, and there will also be an opportunity for Dennis Undav. The former Brighton and Hove Albion forward will get the remaining 10 minutes or so at Lyon's Groupama Stadium. He comes on and off goes Kai Havertz, who's managed to get his goal and Germany's second this evening. Corner now for Germany from the right hand side, which Toni Kroos will take. Ball is whipped in rather dangerously, headed up in the air by Olivier Giroud. Füllkrug plays the ball down, and this time France look to find a way out, but Germany win it back once again. This time a shot is fired in, and it's saved once again by Bryce Samba. France living dangerously, and this time another effort which is stopped by the Les Bleus goalkeeper. It was Dennis Undav who took it on, and Samba got down well once again to his left hand side to prevent it being 3-0 to Germany. This time it was Thomas Muller at the first attempt, and then Undav at the second opportunity for Julian Nagelsmann's side. But a good stop in the end by Bryce Samba. 10 minutes to go at the Groupama Stadium. The ball is played in from the corner, and this time it's headed over from close range. It was a great opportunity for Nicolas Füllkrug, the substitute. His glancing header drifts over Bryce Samba's crossbar. And now this is Theo Hernandez for France, down the left-hand side, looking for options. Kylian Mbappe plays it against a Germany body and wins France a throw-in down their left. Theo Hernandez to take it. Time running out for Didier Deschamps' side. As mentioned, it is the France boss's 150th game at the helm this evening, and it's so far looking like it will end in defeat, unless France can find 2 goals in these remaining 9 minutes of normal time. Throw in now to France from the right hand side, and there will be a change for Les Bleus. Off comes Ousmane Dembélé, and Randall Kolo Muani, who plies his trade with Paris Saint-Germain, will come on for the remaining 8 minutes. So one PSG player off and another one coming on. First touch for Kolo Muani. Now Camavinga. Germany again looking to win the ball back immediately. And now this is Upamecano. Plays the ball out to his left. Space now for Theo Hernandez. A 1-2 involving Kylian Mbappe. But Germany win it back, and now France have it again. Mbappe down the right hand side, battling with Joshua Kimmich, and this time the ball is played over the top and it goes out for a goal kick now to Germany. Marc-Andre ter Stegen in no hurry, of course, to take the goal kick. Gets the ball back from Antonio Rudiger and then sends it forward over to the left-hand side. Mittelstadt battling for it, but throw into France, which is quickly taken. Now Kolo Muani. Ball is played across, and this time it comes off a Germany body. It was Robert Andrich who got his body in the way, alongside Jonathan Tart, who sees it out for a corner. Corner which has already been taken. Ball is played in and headed away by Andrich. Now Giroud. Out to Theo Hernandez. Nice play to deceive Thomas Müller. France have it again. This time Germany win the ball back, and now they look to counter. Thomas Müller goes down and wins Germany a free kick. Müller was just brought down by Upamecano. Free kick now to Germany, just over the halfway line. But Andrich to take it, plays it short onto Toni Kroos. Kroos now all the way back to Jonathan Tah. Now Rudiger chips the ball out towards the right hand side, looking to pick out the Bayern Munich fullback Joshua Kimmich. Now the ball is played forward, and Germany going in search of a third. This is Füllkrug. Now Thomas Müller lays the ball off, hit by Toni Kroos, and it's wide of the France goal. But Toni Kroos has been instrumental this evening for Germany. As mentioned, his first appearance since Euro 2020, brought back into the fold by Julian Nagelsmann, and has proved once again this evening he still has it all in his locker. A very experienced Germany World Cup winner, and Real Madrid midfielder, as France come forward down their right hand side. Ball is given away. Now Germany win the throw in, the last touch of Randall Kolo Muani, the former Eintracht Frankfurt forward, who now plies his trade with Paris Saint-Germain. Plenty of work and thinking to do for Didier Deschamps ahead of these upcoming Euros, Euro 2024. Of course, Germany the hosts, and Julian Nagelsmann will be absolutely delighted with what he's seen from his side this evening. They have been in total control, it's fair to say, as the ball is played across by Dennis Undav, and this time the ball drifts out for what will be a goal kick to France, which Bryce Samba immediately takes into the path of Dayot Upamecano, who's looking for options, the Bayern Munich centre-back, and plays it into the path of Benjamin Pavard. Now this is Bryce Samba, out to Upamecano. Short now to Eduardo Camavinga, the Real Madrid centre midfielder, plays it forward. Mbappe from the left-hand side plays it across, and it's somehow not found the back of the net, and this time Mbappe still has it. And the referee has paused play momentarily. The ball was played over the top, and it was a good touch by Mbappe from the left, who pulled the ball across, and this time it somehow doesn't go into the back of the net. And it looks as though it could be a penalty here for France. Mittelstadt, the ball was played across and it hit Mittelstadt on the arm, and Antonio Rudiger fired it against the crossbar. But the referee has in fact awarded a free kick to Germany, and offside is the decision, much to Didier Deschamps, who not happy with the decision, but it is the correct one by the referee. 2 minutes of normal time left to play. Time running out for France. And there will be another change now for Germany. Toni Kroos will leave the field. A splendid evening the experienced Germany midfielder has had in the heart of the D-Mannschaft engine room as he leaves the field. And now there's an opportunity for Germany's number 16. And is Anton to play these remaining moments of the encounter. Kylian Mbappe plays it centrally, and now France play it over the halfway line out to the right hand side. Now Benjamin Pavard out to his right, and Kolo Muani helps it on. Throw in though to France. Kolo Muani this time plays the ball out, and it will be a throw-in now to Germany. We're about to find out how many minutes will be added on, and the answer is 4. Mittelstadt with the Germany throw-in. This time it's out of play, and it will be a throw-in to Les Bleus deep inside the Germany half from the right. Ball is quickly thrown in. France come forward on the attack. Camavinga now into Adrien Rabiot. Out to his left-hand side. Space for Mbappe. Down the France left. Ball is played across, and this time it's not far away by Olivier Giroud. He managed to get his shot away from inside the 18-yard box. He hit it first time on the turn and was up against Jonathan Tah, the Bayer Leverkusen centre-back, and Giroud turned and looked towards the referee. He wanted a penalty, but there was nothing in it between both Tah and Giroud. And now France have it inside the centre circle, over the halfway line, and now Camavinga. Nice play by the Real Madrid midfielder out to the left-hand side. Ball is played across, and it's cut out by Germany. Look to come forward now on the counter-attack. Dennis Undav chasing it down. Now Bryce Samba plays the ball out to Benjamin Pavard. Out to the right-hand side, and then played forward into the path of Kolo Muani. Germany have it again though in the centre circle. Battling for it. Dennis Undav up against Camavinga. Now this is Upamecano out to the left hand side. Space for Mbappe. Is there one last chance for France to try and nick something from the game? Ball is held up now by Nicholas Füllkrug, who's battling alongside Upamecano, and wins Germany a free kick. And Julian Nagelsmann watches on from his technical area. Joshua Kimmich takes the free kick. Plays it over the top, back inside his half to Jonathan Tah. Now Mittelstadt. Rudiger brings it forward. Less than a minute of the additional 4 to play. Ball is given away. Now Mbappe sends it forward into the path of Giroud. Giroud looks to slip it into Mbappe, but it was a rather loose ball, and it allowed Germany to pick it up, and now Jonathan Tah can come forward. Plays it into the path of Thomas Müller. This time Germany have it with Millenstadt, and now 30 seconds of the 4 left to play. France 0, Germany 2. Throw into Germany, which is taken, and then chested down, and now Camavinga has it. Ball is played downfield, and the referee blows his whistle. It is a victory for Germany on French soil at Lyon's Groupama Stadium. Not the result Didier Deschamps will have wanted, but goals from Florian Wirtz in the first minute and Kai Havertz in the second half have gave Germany and Julian Nagelsmann's side victory. It has finished in this international friendly, and what has been a really enthralling Euro 2024 warm-up clash for these two teams. It has finished in southern France. France 0 and Germany 2.